Hi guys, welcome in. I hope you all had a better morning than I did. I started the day with rushing outside in the rain and wind to pick up all the trash that got scattered all over my front lawn. Welcome in, Prince. Nice work on first. Hi Josh, nice work on second. Hi Red, hi Monday. I almost called you Moon. That was like really weird. Hi Gino. How you all doing? I still had a premature flusher moment, probably. Yeah. Oh dang, weather event. It's not that bad. I wouldn't compared to all the stuff that's happening in America with like tornadoes and stuff, I would not call this severe weather. But last I checked, there was actually some weather warnings. Hang on, let me check the app. Met service. I feel like they give out like weather warnings at the drop of a hat though. They're kind of weenies. One weather warning, one watch. Heavy swell warning. That's for the ocean. I don't go in there. Strong wind watch. Few details. Southerly winds may approach. Southerly is cold winds for New Zealand. Southerlies may approach severe gale in exposed places. Moderate chance of upgrading to a warning. Okay, it's not that bad. But yeah, it was like rubbish day today. Luckily it was just the recycling that got blown over. But I was like, oh no, I saw some trash outside. Maybe I should make sure that the driveway is clear before I try to back the car out of there. And I went outside and our recycling was totally tipped over and half of it was like all over the lawn. And then I tried to fix it. And just as I was like pulling it upright, a really strong gust of wind came at like exactly the wrong moment and blew out like another armful of trash. And it sent it like all the way down the street. And Lily's coming out of the house with like just like running out being like, let me help, which is very sweet. Thank you, Lily. And and I'm just yelling at her like, get your jacket on and get in the car. We're running late. Just put on your crap and get in the car. And I'm just like trying to shovel like armfuls of like wet soggy cardboard into the bin. So yeah, that was the morning. And then we finally like backed out of the drive, right? And went down the street and all the way down the street to like the next intersection around the corner. I'm like pointing out to Lily like, that's our trash. That's our trash. Oh, that's the detergent bottle that we finished last week. It was everywhere. Anyway, welcome in, guys. Waiting for someone to say Monday Moon, it'll happen and it'll probably be me. Oh, Moonday Moon, yeah. I can't even say it on accident. Yeah, you know it's not great when the gale warnings come out. It's honestly, I think it's meant to get up to like 100 Ks today, 100 kilometers per hour. I'm not sure how many miles that is. But that's just like really strong gusts, and that's honestly kind of normal. It's a windy place, New Zealand. My apartment's recycling overflowed, so if a strong breeze came through, we would have a similar performance. Okay, we can have a competition. Next time that happens, you need to like measure how far away you found like your furthest piece of trash. Moonday is kind of a snazzy nickname. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I'd never be able to say it on purpose. I'd always say Monday by accident. Hi Frab, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Yeah, this morning was a bit of an event. But that's okay, because now we can play the AI Somnium files, and OBS seems to be working. I got it working yesterday right after I sent the message in Discord saying that like I give up streaming today. like 2 minutes after I sent that message, it just started working again. The Trash Olympics, yes! The Olympics you don't want to be in. Yeah, we can have a medal for the furthest the trash went down your street. The furthest that got blown by the wind. Maybe like the volume. How much trash got blown out. So we have one for distance, one for volume, one for, I don't know, general spread, like like the amount of area the trash covers. So it's not like it's not just like down the street. You have to like measure all the outer points of the trash and fill in the surface area, and whoever has the most wins. Hi Jesse, welcome in. It has been a while. I was live for like 40 minutes yesterday, but apparently it wasn't to be. OBS said no. Trash Olympics, finally a competition I can excel in. Oh, that reminds me. You're going for the gold? You got this, Josh. You better start training now. That reminds me, I saw a game. What was it? I was like gonna link it in Discord, but then I didn't for some reason. I can't remember why. I think I got distracted. I like this idea of distance, volume, score factors. Bouncy houses will dominate. Oh, you're right. Does a bouncy house count though? Is that like actually trash? I feel like that's it's only if you throw it out, right? I'm just reminded of those videos of tents just going and flying. Oh no. Do you guys get like trampolines? Is that a thing for you guys? You know, the stuff that kids bounce on or adults bounce on and then they break it. Thanks, Dad. Me, I don't have any trauma. Those are a really common one to go like blowing off down the street in a strong wind as well. Some like poor kid's trampoline. Where's this game that I was thinking of? I put it on my wish list. Hang on. It's almost like an office simulator, but like it's much more. Yeah, it's called Spreadsheet. Hang on. let me link this. Copy page URL. This is what your comment combining trash and Excel reminded me of. Hi, Kami! Just a sub blowing down the street with a trampoline. Thank you so much for your sub. I appreciate you, Kami. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Although you have turbo anyway, so guess you have that anyway. Thanks for the sub, Kami. Hope you're doing well. Also, Ohio? Wait, isn't it like super early for you? Like for Kami, not for your time zone. Have you been to bed? Have you had enough sleep? Are you okay? We had that happen once. The tents weren't tacked down enough. Oh no! Turns out tents can roll like tumbleweed. Yeah, I can see that happening. You just woke up. Okay, I'm glad you slept. Ohio. Yeah, there's a great little clip of a security camera footage of outside of a cafe moving furniture inside for weather, and the footage is interrupted for a couple of seconds of an employee crossing the screen, riding the base of a table's umbrella pulled by the... Oh wait, that sounds like fun. Usually set to Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Okay, wait guys, I want to show you this game though. Hang on, let me swap scenes. And capture... I'll put on some background music. Do I do a window capture? I think I do. Okay, here's the game I mentioned. It's called Spreadsheet. It's still just a demo. It's coming out soon. I have not tried the demo, but it is excellent. Apparently there's some puzzles, but from what I heard of the reviews, you're working in this like office environment. It's like kind of an office sim, and they've like built their own like janky Excel, and the review that I saw, I don't know if the person just didn't know how to use Excel, but they were like, you just kind of click random squares and eventually it kind of works. And then they have like their own version of Clippy that has a hilarious name. I can't remember what the name is. Sorry, this is kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can make this a little... Here, is this better? Yeah. Why are half the games these days just going to work? Yeah. As a person who resigned from the office environment, the corporate office environment, these are quite funny. Because it's no longer my life. Yeah, it has been a really popular theme. Yeah, just like Windows like 3.3, this sort of retro vibes, and your bosses are like these like sort of hilarious. Where's the bit of our bosses? Hang on. The video is so good. I saw something here somewhere. Anyway, yeah, here's like your bosses and co-workers and stuff. They're like these giant polygons with like tiny heads, and it's so good. I really want to try this game, but I don't want to download. I don't want to try the demo until it comes out, just in case it's too expensive. You know what I mean? If I love it and it's too expensive, then it's gonna make me really sad. Like if it's out of my budget, I want to know right away so I don't even get a taste of it, you know? These games need an internal clock that you need to be on time for. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Like if the game was like Animal Crossing and it synced up to like real life, like your actual clock in your time zone. And you had to like open the game at like 8 o'clock and sign in. Surely you'll be paid for playing the game, right? You'll be paid an exposure to Excel. And you can put it on your resume. That's you're basically an intern, right? It'll be like that job listing that I posted on Discord the other day. Kami, I know you probably don't keep up with all the Discords, but there was one that I saw that was like, you have to pay them like $500 a week as an employee to have the privilege to like work for them. It was so funny. I need it. I'll find it later and forward it to you. It was like so cursed. I don't even keep up with my Discord. Yeah. Discord is a bit much these days. Everyone's on there. What? Yeah, it was nuts. I was like, you have to pay us for the privilege. It was like you have to like pay us for the use of like the license or something. So you're like kind of doing the job for free, like as a volunteer, but like you had to pay for the licenses of like the software that you were using. So you end up having to like pay them to work. It was so dumb. It was like really, I like looked at it and I was like, is this a joke? Like, is this satire? The only channel I'd use on Discord consistently is the secret tab. Send things to myself. Oh my god, I have like 2 or 3 entire servers that's just me and like a couple of bots. Why did I read that as cheek instead of cheek? Welcome in Black Blue. And I was so confused for a moment. Yeah, spread cheeks. That's one that you need to make, Black Blue. Wait, do you think there's already a game like that? Wait, let me... Wait. Let me just hide this for a second. Spread cheeks. Do you mean spreadsheets? No. Okay, it is not available on Steam, but you can make it happen, Black Blue. Get in cahoots with Bobsy Games. You can write something in Python. Put it up on the Steam store page. Yeah, corner the market. Get in while you still can. Alright, let me like actually capture the actual game. There we go. Yeah, welcome in, guys. We were doing something. I don't know what we were doing. Thanks, Mate. Perfect. It's perfect. I should have been on this model when I was talking about the spreadsheets game. All right, let's see. Which one's the most recent save? This one. Yes. Audio's a little loud. I'm hoping that's just the menu. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Oh, the background music's still on. Ow, thank you for the hydrate. Everybody hydrate. As usual, I will be giving a recap on the game as we go. Because, I can't remember anything right now. But I will as we play, so I'll just mention anything relevant that I remember as it comes up. Alright, we just finished, ow. Hi Brian, I hope you're doing well. You missed us spreading our cheeks. Speaking of hydrate, my game Mr. Subs, your gamer subs came in a few days ago. How is it? I've heard of gamer subs, but not I've never actually tried it. Oh, do it again. Oh no. Right, we were talking with Hitomi, who is what was her name again? Iris's mom, the streamer's mom. Is the streamer currently missing? I can't remember. There's nothing in the log. Okay, thanks game. It's so nice to have your streams going again. Thank you for streaming last night, Kami. That was really nice to work to. I really enjoyed that. It's very good, although I doubt it's good for you. I mean, those are like mutually exclusive most of the time, right? Either something is super tasty or it's good for you. Like, I don't believe, like, this is why I don't think that the universe is governed by a benevolent god. Because all the really tasty stuff kills you. This is always the best wake up. Oh, thanks, Kami. And sometimes whatever gets you to drink water is the best option. Anyway, this is true. Yeah. But like, but Kami, this isn't, you know, directed to you or anything, but but like stuff like coffee is a diuretic, whatever. There's stuff that like makes you pee more, so you'll get like more dehydrated. So just because something's liquid doesn't mean that you're getting enough water when you drink it, you know? Like if you drink too much coffee or like alcohol or whatever, diuretic? Yeah. Did I say it right? Yeah, that word. You just literally piss it all away and then you get more dehydrated. Remember to drink like actual water too. Flavors I got are soda breast despair. Banana propaganda and acid rain. Which one did you try? Did you try all of them? How about soda? I go a lot after drinking that. I think that depends on what's in the soda. Like, there's soda that's like just like carbonated juice, and that's not too bad. But like, you know, some sodas have like a lot like a lot of stuff. Some of those definitely can't be good for you, right? But still, you don't understand. I'm so dehydrated that I don't pee at all. I keep it all. See, coffee is hydrating. Kami, are you like those burrowing mice? Wait, is it like a mole rat? There's like some kind of rodent in the desert that doesn't pee liquid. They pee crystals. Like, like their urine. Their urine just like is solid. They're crystals. There's no liquid. Are you secretly like one of those rodents, Kami? I think I can hear Kami's kidneys crying here. That sounds painful, right? I've always been like really interested in how that would like work. Like how like imagine peeing like salt grains. It's basically what they are. Like how does your body like what? I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll have to report later. Maybe I'll have some new mood crystals. Oh yeah. You could sell them on Etsy. They're not handmade, but textured pea. Yeah, exactly. I guess it is a hole, which can be widened. Yeah, good point. Maybe they just develop like calluses or something. I don't know. Okay, we're back at the police headquarters. I returned to Abbas HQ with Iva. Iva is like the artificial AI eyeball. I needed to talk to the boss. As I entered the room, the boss smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Peter go to the interrogation with you.
I can't remember what we wanted. There was like prisoner number 89. Oh, I made some comments about how silly it was that like they were bringing the prisoner to us instead of the other way around. I mean, if a kiwi can lay an egg 3/4 of their body size, isn't that cool? There's like a massive cavity like in the kiwi's body just to like allow for the egg. It's fascinating. It's one of the first things that New Zealanders learn in like primary school. It's just like how they have like a massive hole for reproducing. This has been another episode of How is Kami Still Alive? Thank you for watching. Yeah, maybe we should actually make those like webbisodes or something.
Understood.
Yeah, why do we want to speak to this prisoner? I can't remember. I think there was like a phone call or something, maybe. I should, just look this up. Plenty of material for episodes. Yeah. Maybe you can do like a full like podcast. Thanks. Thanks, Gino. Oh, seems like we recognize him or something.
Let's get started.
Okay, just before we get started, sorry, Date. Let's go to the menu and look at the file because I cannot remember. I cannot remember why we want to talk to this guy. Mysterious inmate currently serving life sentence at Fuchu prison for murder. Known only as 89. Thanks for the memory loss. They're in their early 40s? Wait, they're 40? They look like 25. Okay, what about what's in the appendix? These don't look that useful. Hi, Yamitero, welcome in. Assuming no backseating is allowed, I don't mind a little bit of backseating, just definitely no like spoilers. It's ageist. Look, they look really young. Just here to chill. Yeah, welcome in. Enjoy the chill vibes. Yeah, a little bit of backseating is okay, just like no spoilers, although like theorizing on stuff is okay. How is it going, chicken? He looks older than Date, what do you mean? And my years, Date is in his 30s? He must be, right? Wait, person's Date. He's 30. It's 6 a.m. and I need to think. Oh my god. Go to sleep, chicken. You've been up all night. Oh no. I hope you get a good rest. Okay. So apparently this guy, he doesn't look that much older. He's been in prison, okay? That shit ages you. Probably. I wouldn't know. What's your name?
Number 89.
That's not your name.
Your real name.
I don't know, I forgot.
Maybe he went to Montage prison. You forgot your own name? Does he have like amnesia or something? Oh, he called Tsuchima's secretary. That's why we're suddenly interested in him. Nice voice? Yeah, I know, right? I love like a nice deep register just between you and me. Where are you from? Let's get all the small talk out of the way.
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
Wait, what? What do you mean? He could have been from there. That just seemed kind of racist. How many people have you killed?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Somehow I knew he was gonna say that. Alright, what's a joke because it has a booty in the name? I mean, I guess. Alright, yeah, why did you call the secretary?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Tsujima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you tell him? They can't be called out because it's an actual country.
I told him to call somebody.
Speaking of like mildly sus sounding place names, there is a place in New Zealand called Whakapapa. And that's like in Maori. So we're not changing the name. It's you can literally go to Whakapapa.
Somebody.
It's
I can't tell you anymore.
This guy does not talk very much. The land of the Divs. Yeah, it's spelled like the WH in Maori is pronounced as a F. So so it's written like it's written like this, but that's pronounced like Whakapapa. I'm pretty sure that's a place anyway. There's a town in the US called Sandwich, so their cops are called Sandwich Police. Oh my god. Okay, about Shoko's murder. Shoko is she's the instigating like incident. She's how the story started, her murder.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
He did?
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
What? Wait. What do you mean? How did he call if he was in prison? I think unless it's like a super like maximum security prison, then you get access, like you can have phone calls and stuff, right? Like you can talk to people, right? I also imagine that Japanese prisons are probably nicer than the American prisons. But yeah, I want to know like why this guy has murdered like multiple people. Hi dude Manjo, welcome in. They know a guy. Yeah, they they snuck in a cell phone in a cavity. But yeah, why are we agreeing to release him for some potentially dodgy information? Hi Super Mew, welcome in. Hi, I'm Super Mew. You're playing this game too? Oh, awesome. How far through are you? I don't want to... You have seen things? Okay, I'm assuming that you're further than me. Obviously, no spoilers if you're further ahead than me, and hopefully I won't give you any spoilers either. I hope you're enjoying the game. Maybe he'll let him out of prison for 5 meters. Yeah, like let him like get out of prison, but like only into a coffin. Like you'll just like kill him. Fun? Question mark fact. Every phone call is recorded in the US correctional facilities. That, like, I would do that too. I think that's yeah, I would do that. That seems standard. I dealt with discount Minecraft. That's all you're getting for. Oh my god. I can't wait to see that. That sounds very interesting. Yeah, it does seem logical, right?
You're lying. You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this.
Good job building rapport,
I just wanted a
Date.
good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
Oh no. Is he gonna like go Hulk Hogan? Oh no! Ow! Ooh. Isn't there a god? Like, isn't there like a god standing next to us? What is he doing? Where's the... Oh, that was the scientist dude. Fair enough.
Hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
Has Date been saved by nonsense from your perspective yet? I don't think so. The god knows that you deserve it. Yeah! Welcome in, Ort. Hope you're doing well. God is on break. He can't be expected to bother. You're so right. I feel like, okay, hang on. Where's... God damn it. My toes got cold. I wanted to put on my slippers, but I think I took them off somewhere else. Yeah, I feel like if you like that guy's like a multiple murderer to the point like he's kind of messed up in the head. Seems like he should be in like a mental institution instead of a prison. Because like he can't even remember his own name unless he's just lying about that. Like like I don't know, that guy's messed up. Why would you not have him with like 2 guards in the room, right? Anyway, police headquarters. Couple of hours later, I think.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me?
God, I'd intervene, but sips coffee. He did come from the Djibouti. Djibouti? Am I saying that right? I've been calling 89 dumb of us. Oh no, is he? Is he really a dumbass? Why is there suddenly like this? I feel like this room is a bit more dressed up than it was previously. The booty. All right. Thank you.
A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police.
Yeah, that you guys dropped the ball on this one.
I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
How did this happen, you guys? Why? This is so silly. Fun fact, Pewter finds chairs to be delicious. What? I love how the criminal is like unhindered the entire time. For real! Like they basically gave him like toy handcuffs. I'm not gonna apologize because that wasn't on us. Like everyone along the chain of custody failed. Everyone making the decision making failed. Like it wasn't us. Took on share, okay.
Don't you have something to say?
No?
I know an apology isn't gonna fix it, but I know.
What did we do?
I'll get him.
We just got punched in the face. But if I recall correctly, the table is supposed to be bolted in. Yeah, right? Although, like, they weren't taking him to like a legit like prison. Like we should have visited the prison, but instead they wanted to bring him over to our headquarters, which just doesn't make like any sense. I complained about this when they first said that they were doing it, and I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? Just go, just go to the prison. Hi, Bob. Bye, Bob. Have a good day, Bob. Thanks for dropping in. Turn to your left and then you'll see the chair. Oh, this one? Boss's chair.
I really like chairs. They look delicious.
That one does look...
What the hell are you talking about?
Wait. He's onto something. Like, this chair... It does kind of look delicious. Like, if there was... you know, like a selection of chairs and you're asked which one looked the tastiest, like this one is gonna be right up there. Do not agree with Pewter, but he's so based. They don't look delicious. Nah, matter of perspective. Does this count? It's a floaty. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Stationary bike.
Boss, I turned your stationary bike into a coffee grinder.
Wait, that's smart. Wait.
Use the pedals to grind the beans.
Wait, that's really smart.
Do that.
Why wouldn't you? That's a fantastic idea. Wait, he's got the Voltron cosplay on flick. Yeah, he kind of does. Alright, I guess I should continue talking. Boss is sitting on the desk. Yeah, how did he get away, for starters? Hi, Relax, welcome in. Let him cook, yeah. Let him cook the chair. Welcome in, Relax. Hope you're doing well.
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening.
Pathetic.
He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card.
Of course he did.
He said he'd kill me if I tried anything.
Maybe he should.
I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
That prison needs to be shut down. Horrible security. I feel like the prison itself is probably fine. But they should have sent more guards with him and kept a closer eye on him. And they should have done the thing where they like handcuff your hands, right? But then they also like connect your hands to like your feet. like so you can't really go more than a shuffle without breaking everything. Someone needs to be fired at least. Oh yeah, for sure. There's gonna be a third game. Yes, I saw that announced. When was the release date? I can't remember. But something about, was it like no sleep for Date or something? Something about sleeping in Date, and it's like a spin-off or something? Date needs some sleep, yeah. You're all incompetent. Everyone in this situation is incompetent. Yeah, AI Somnium files, no sleep for Konami Date. Okay, I was much closer this time than I was last time. I can't remember what I said last time, but it was like it was like off by like 3 words. Hi Giro, welcome in. Yeah, I'm back. Hope you're doing well, Giro. July 25th. Oh, that's actually really close. Except Mizuki, she's extremely competent. Which one's Mizuki again? Is that the boss? Or is that someone else? My work afternoons are safe, yes! Good luck with work today, Giro. Ooh, 2 more visits until 50. Nice work.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my
Blue Girl,
life.
who's your roommate?
I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
The one that can bench press like a car for like an hour? That one? Yeah, I'm kind of suspicious of her. Like, I think she's a robot or something. Enjoy your lurk. Make sure to catch the criminal. I will. Look at him. Pewter's right here. I'll just catch him now and be done with it. Alright, where's the gun? Wait!
9 still has it.
What? He got the gun from us. Like, we took a gun into the interrogation room. Why? Why? Why didn't we leave this outside? Oh, I wish to punch Pewter. I don't know, I kind of want to punch him. Like, his face just kind of has something going on. But I'm okay with just sticking to the punching. Everyone in this game is a moron. They really are, yeah. The only thing criminal about Pewter is them thighs for free. Do you think, like, what do you think his butt looks like? It's always covered by, like, the lab coat. Thanks for the lurk, Monday. Got the soul, thank you. Enjoy your lurk. Have a good one. I thought this was established, that everyone's a moron. Or, wait, which part? Tina Belcher, is that you? I don't know who that is. What do you think? Hey! Not the quote. I'm expecting a full loaf. Yeah, me too.
But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
We let our gun get taken from us. Maybe I should have apologized. That was a terrible move. Oh, she's from Bob's Burgers. Oh, I haven't actually watched that. He needs some punch. Yes. Look at him. Okay, anything else? Where's 89?
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go.
You're damn
Didn't
lucky.
see where he went. I collapsed right there.
What? What? He just collapsed. That are you? Okay. Sure. All right, summarize for me.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound.
Seems like no one was fucking looking at him. Looking at him though. Otherwise, everyone would have seen him like getting changed into the guard's outfit. I love Aiba. Aiba is interesting. I'm still on the fence about her.
I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes,
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Is it our friend?
Renju.
It is! It's Renju! I told Boss and Pewter what Aiba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
The plot thickens.
Date, Moma is calling.
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date. I just got the word.
They'll fear the man from Djibouti. Like, wouldn't you? She's our friend in brain cell, yeah. I feel like she has all the brain cells sometimes. Like our brain, it's just concentrated in the eye.
Renju's been seen. What? Where? Hey, don't forget our deal. Deal? What deal? You forgot already?
What was our deal?
Talking about Tessa.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
Yeah, he's a
What
big
should we
fan. That mob guy is a big fan of the streamer / idol. And we promised to get them like a meeting, which we maybe should not have done. EP time, have fun, don't get frustrated. Why would I get frustrated? Wait, what do you mean? Sleep well, chicken, thanks for popping in. Sweet dreams. Do you ever click the plants? Not unless somebody tells me to. Aiba likes bugs. I also like bugs.
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To
Bugs are in
Moma?
plants.
Yes.
Makes sense. Alright, we're going to Moma. Lemon Skate. Oh, yeah, that's where Renju is like the CEO.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so she is okay.
Late. You're late.
Then click the plants. Okay, I'll try to remember to click on the plants. Wait, I really like bugs. Where to the point where we got a swan plant. I don't know if you guys have them where you are, but it's basically a plant that monarch butterfly caterpillars really like. And so you end up with the plant, like depending on the time of year, you end up with a plant like absolutely covered in like caterpillars, and they just like eat the entire thing, and they're really fun. I like picking them up and playing with them. Anyway, my mother-in-law, she was like, oh, she must really like monarch butterflies. Like, she must really love butterflies if she has like all these caterpillars around, and she's like super psyched about caterpillars. So she started getting me like some like butterfly themed like necklaces and stuff, which was very sweet of her. But I think butterflies are kind of mid. I think caterpillars are a lot cooler than butterflies, to be honest. As soon as they turn into butterflies, I kind of lose interest.
I'm going home.
Never!
Why do I have a library card? You can opt out if you don't want to use it. Everyone's automatically given one. That's because butterflies don't have mouths. I mean, you're not wrong. And maybe that you're right. I think they are less cool because they don't have mouths. Yeah, moths are better. I agree. I love moths. Those are so cool. They're like so cute and fuzzy. Still only supports the mouths down. Not, you know, exclusively. I mean, they do. Do they? Is it just like some butterflies? I thought they only had like the sucky slippery straw.
Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Oh my god, Iris.
Drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I I'm getting excited!
Oh, this is the budget Minecraft you were talking about, right? Saying the sucky slurpy straw is in the mouth is pretty mouthist. I guess? The mouth supremacist. Hey! I like cicadas, and all they have is like a hypodermic needle. I love cicadas. They're very cool.
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the dates, silly.
Shovel forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
It reminds her of her tiny mouth. I do have a tiny mouth. It's very annoying.
So where are we going?
Where should I take her? It's a hole that connects the digestive system to outside of the body. So is a butthole! Prince, that description also applies to your anus. Alright, let's go. Wait, the plant. Okay, should I click the plant first? A plant.
Date, look! It's a Peristatota tepidariorum!
Is that the plant or a bug? Must be a bug, right?
Peristatota tepidariorum!
Why is that quote so out of context? I have no idea what bug she's talking about. Yeah, that's cute. I like that Iba likes insects. Alright, my respect for Iba has gone up. Sorry for pushing the plant nonsense. Oh, it's alright. I'm very bad at like exploring stuff in the background myself, so I probably won't notice it until somebody in chat tells me to do it. The butthole connects the excretory system to the outside world. That's part of the digestive system though, right? you like ingest, you digest, and you egest. If I recall correctly, some animals only have one connective hole. No way! Butthole content, let's go! Yeah. There's a reason. There's a reason why the stream chat's icon in Discord is a toilet. Alright, what did I miss in chat? Receptionist is nowhere to be seen. Oh, I clicked that by accident. Alright, we should take her to... What does this mean? To where the dragon is? Am I supposed to know what this is? Classic Syl, yeah. I wanna know, what do you mean by one connective hole? Like food comes, like waste comes out the same time, like same hole that it goes in? Like the food goes in? Or do you mean like chickens, where like... Did you know eggs come out of the butthole? It's one hole! There's a word that I can't remember for like the combined whole of like, you know, that end of the process. I love telling people that fact. The 3 quotes from the stream so far seem like they're telling a story. Oh no. Starfish just eat directly with their stomach, so I guess they only have one pyloric sphincter. Sphincter is a great word. Cloaca, am I pronouncing that right? Cloaca is the multi-use whole term. I mean, listen, I feel like aren't like all holes multi-use? Like I know some people like that, always spewing waste from the mouth. Oh yeah, me too. You're not saying it right. How do I say it? Like close. Cloaca. Cloaca? Did I get it right that time? Thanks for that, Ort. 2, if an organism has a single pore, oh, it's got a pore, for both ingestion and excretion, then it is known as an incomplete digestive system. Primitive organisms like flatworms, comb jellies, coral, jellyfish, and sea anemones have this type of digestive system. It only contains one opening, the mouth, which also serves as anus. That's cool. Is there a word for the mouth anus? Like, what is that pore called? Because I'm going to start using that word if there is one. A through gut. A through gut, one with both a mouth and an anus, is thought to have evolved within the Neo-Frisian clade of Bilateria after their ancestral ventral orifice. That's really cool. Thanks for yet another quote. Or I want to say manus and chest, but that means hand. It does. I also had a friend in high school whose last name was McManus, and I'm not gonna be able to dissociate that. We should call it an ancestral ventral orifice. No, I want like some catchy phrase like that sounds like a total normal thing until you look it up and realize that I say that you talk a lot of shit. These quotes are bangers. Sleepy's gonna come in here. Oh man. I'm really hoping that Sleepy is just too busy. Maybe they're just looking after their rabbit right now. Just a shh. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, we'll workshop this word later. I do want to come up with one. Okay. I don't wanna like lead her on, but I also don't wanna take her anywhere dangerous. I don't wanna go to a gangster bar. But maybe the office building isn't so bad. If we go to the office building, we'd kind of have the protection of MoMA, I think. A really nice place is just really leading her on. And I'm not sure what this "to where the dragon is" means. Is this the weirdly themed maid cafe? That was like mermaids and stuff, right? So I don't really know what this means, but maybe we should kill two birds with one stone and go to the Yakuza office building.
No point lying to you. I need you to come with me to an office. I'll have to inspect it though.
What? An insect show?
Huh?
I didn't know you were into that.
What?
Well, okay, it's kind of weird, but whatever.
What?
Go to the insect show.
How did you get what? She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. Was this like a translation thing? Did this sound better in Japanese? I took Iris to the Kumakuras. I think so. That sort of translation thing just makes me miss reading scanlations. Because like the really like, you know, like kind of indie, like very pirated kind of illegal scanlations always had like really fun translator notes in like the margins. You should know I have cats. Their names are Nyx the Black Void and Artemis the Rotisserie Chicken. Why the rotisserie chicken? Oops, I clicked off the game. Hang on.
So where are the Aziptila
What?
Oh, is this guy the Aziptila?
Don't make me think about an anus tongue. Too late. Now we're all thinking about the anus tongue.
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Are you the insect trainer?
Why?
Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Start the insect show now!
Because she's shaped like a rotisserie chicken. So does she like not have a hair or like a head, like or a tail? Are they like covered in gravy?
Wait a minute. This is a gangster den.
Took you long enough.
Dante, you tricked me.
What, you don't think this is romantic? No, we could do like a bit of roleplay. I consider a blessing that these animals don't generally have a sense of taste. We can make it happen. Maybe we can like mad scientist it. Hang on. There we go.
I wasn't trying to trick you. You just misunderstood me.
But I wanted to see the bugs. I really did.
Oh, so she likes insects as well.
Okay, I like Iris more now too. We should have gone to take her see bugs.
Mom,
wait.
I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
I made a robot that can feel pain. Still, I made a sea animal able to taste its own poop. You know, I feel like it should be a right. Just saying. Mad/evil scientist still curses sea cucumbers by making them able to taste everything. You don't know. Maybe they'd like it. I don't know. Okay, but for real though, I have a gripe about like the whole robots feeling pain thing. My argument is that like robots and software can already feel pain. I'm sure I've had this rant on stream before. But like, what is pain if it's not like error signals from your body to the brain, right? Software and robots and, you know, all that, like computers and stuff, they have like error messages and stuff all the time. They already have a nervous system. They can already feel pain. So has already invented software to make robots feel pain. It's inherent to the system. They can already feel pain. I don't have to do anything. Raise excretions as E drive. Wait. As an exception? Okay, wait. Let's. I do actually want to apologize to Iris first.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as
Python. Python syntax for error handling. Got it. I thought it looked familiar. I have used very little Python, as much as like little as I can get away with.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
Oof.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
I have heard that about Yakuza, right? Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Like, isn't the Yakuza like actually quite like against drugs? I feel like the Yakuza are actually like a pretty decent organization. Like they're like gangs, but like, you know, they have like integrity from what I've heard. They're kind of like well organized.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Alright, now that we've apologized, we should actually introduce them.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
He's not that old.
I'm 24.
He's younger than us!
Fine. He is at least 48.
What? There's no way he's at least 48. What the hell is this? The US Mafia was also supposed to be anti-drug until they found out how much money it's worth. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like US, like both US like police force and basically any sort of like peacekeeping, like both sides of that line are kind of sus. Like the police force and like the mafia and the criminal organizations, they're like, I don't know, I feel like the whole thing is fucked.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Yakuza is pretty much just a business that doesn't function under the government. Yeah, that's what I heard. They own like train lines in Tokyo. like you can ride on a Yakuza train. They're like public train lines, but like they're owned and run by the Yakuza. My mom told me, like, she's Japanese, she lived in Japan. Apparently she used to like go out with some people from the Yakuza as well, you know, back in her day. That woman has an interesting past. But like, yeah, she was like pointing on the map at some point, and she's like, "Oh yeah, no, that one's run by the Yakuza, and so is that one, and that one." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? That's like half the trains." What the hell? You can ride on a Yakuza train. Does it have karaoke? I mean, maybe if you knew the right people. As long as you don't mess with them, they're decent folk. Yeah, that's what I've heard. They seem kind of legit. About Renju, introduce Momo. Didn't I already introduce Momo? Let's do it again.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge A-set fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge...
Oh, you're a massive fan.
Gambling.
Bet! Det! A-set!
Worries.
Forget? Fret? A-set!
Now what does she say?
A-set, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
Is he gonna get out of...
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful.
Is this like gonna make him quit the Yakuza or something? Like, does he try to get out because A-Set doesn't like gangsters? Every train has karaoke if you're rude enough. Well, maybe on like the New York subway. Yeah, they're still Japanese, very respectful as long as you don't interfere with business. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. It's kind of cool. I'm here for it. It's like very based.
All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
I feel like Japan, or at least Tokyo, would be kind of like messed up if all the Yakuza just suddenly dropped dead. I feel like that's a good chunk of infrastructure just gone. Momo's a funny guy. Yeah, Momo's a bit of a dork. About Renju.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I
Well,
heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I.
That's not all he did. He has started a new career as a getaway driver.
But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Renju's hair is stupid. I don't know, I think it's alright. As far as like anime hair goes, I think it's quite reasonable. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Never mind.
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah, of course I have. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
Smooth, Moma, very smooth.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Alright, where's your goons?
They're out, looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
You didn't even know we were coming. That's an expensive looking ring. Why do we care about a ring?
Why do you care?
Yeah, why do we care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I
What?
give it to you?
What?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
What?
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
What was that about? Right, okay, about the Renju tip. You told us that you saw him, right? Like, what info do you have?
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Momo took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand?
Okay,
please?
just her hand?
Oh,
that's not so bad.
Sure.
How come I'm not getting channel points? You should be. It might be like a glitch on Twitch's half. Sometimes that happens. I've had that happen to me on other channels as well. Unfortunately, it's not anything that I can control. But if Twitch is doing their job properly, you should be getting channel points. Mom and I broke our huddle. Damn it, yeah. Sometimes I have to like swap, like this hasn't happened to me in a long time, but a couple of times I've had it like not work on like the desktop, but it works okay in the mobile app, and like the other way around as well. So like if I really want channel points for a channel to like save up to something, I just like open it like in like the mobile app while I'm like watching it on the desktop. You should know Nyx doesn't have any thoughts. But they're a black cat, right? Do they just like have like ginger cat energy?
Iris, could you do me a favor?
Healing those screaming,
He,
I see.
wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure.
Now suddenly a handshake doesn't sound so bad.
I would never show my
Yeah.
boobs.
Yeah, what the hell, Date? Iris took Momo's hand and gently shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes.
I'm being censored. Yeah, usually I do general audience streams, so auto mod is a bit stricter on my channels. I just can't be bothered turning it down for like the mature streams. So so I have to like manually let everything through.
First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
I'm not sure if I'm comfortable calling Date a slut. I feel like that's kind of the one that's like bad for women. Let's see, what else can we do? Summarize for me? Summarize for me, yeah, just summarize.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
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 Wait. You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
Consider it's Date. Yeah, well, it's just like... But then we're, you know, lumping Date in with a bunch of women, and that's offensive to the woman. You'll be... No, Date! We cannot leave a young teenager with, like, this, like... No, Date, please! No!
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
That would be
Tessa,
himself.
I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time. We follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait!
No!
Shovel Forge!
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date!
Date is such a dick.
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
What the fuck? shit is...
I'll get ignore that.
Are we gonna go... Are we gonna have like a shotgun date? Yeah, we can't leave Iris with this moron. Come on.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late-night visitor.
Fine.
Yeah, let's take her to the maid cafe.
Dante, don't ignore me!
Clean gang.
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
So it's kind of a big deal that he has a rifle in Japan because Japan is like super strict about firearms, if I recall correctly. So it's very telling that he had one just to hand, and then him saying that, oh, like, we're totally clean, like, we're not really a gang. It doesn't really hold up. Hi, Maple, welcome in. Yeah, also he's a Yakuza, yeah. As much as he's trying to play it down, he's still like a Yakuza boss. His arms look tiny. This guy is like really short. Like he's hella stumpy. Like his head is a normal size, but everything else, like he's just tiny. Yeah, I missed streaming. I missed being here. I had to take like 2 weeks off. It was much sad. I'm glad to be back. I hope you've been doing well, Maple. Good to see you.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
What?
We have
What
two
do you mean?
places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah, we might find
And one more
something.
thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
But we're going to a maid cafe.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
All right, let's go to the maid cafe first. Oh, and the diner. The diner, I guess, is where she wanted to eat, maybe. My toes are cold. I saw a familiar face as I entered. Oh, is that the weeb? Oh, it was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising.
No kidding.
What's going on here? Why are you two together?
No reason.
Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night.
Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You can even live with me if you want.
That's a great idea.
That sounds much more appropriate than her living with like a random 30-year-old like detective. I feel like she should be living with Iris instead of with us.
The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Yeah, no kidding.
This girl.
All right. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do, scold me or something?
It was just a question.
Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Excuse me.
Do we need to order? The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Oh no.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time.
Yeah.
She must have come here looking for company.
She's the daughter of the person that got murdered.
That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
You're so right, Iva.
Abandon her.
Yeah, you did.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
What do you like in men? Why? Let's talk to Mizuki a bit more first. About Renju. Renju is her dad.
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is.
Yeah. You don't seem that close to your parents. What about the Okura Fishery Warehouse? Her dad owns that too, right?
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Alright. What about Iris? Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here.
Oh yeah, they told us that before.
Too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Blow those boys away!
Blow those boys away!
Yeah,
What?
blow those boys!
No! No! Mizuki, no!
Mizuki, You really shouldn't say that.
Okay, what about Renju? Yeah, Mizuki, no!
Mr. Okura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Nepotism!
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like
Wow,
singing
imagine
and dancing and
imagine
cooking and
streaming your
stuff.
own content.
But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
Now Iris can ask for a raise! She could ring Renju for all he's worth.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
You guys are practically sisters at this point. Oops. You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Which one's the
Hey,
anchor
wanna hear
again?
something cool?
Is that at the start or at the end?
Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's
That's
the
cool.
messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
Oh, cool.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
You want to race?
Sure. I'm gonna get the chance.
Can you mention the thigh squish on that mermaid? Oh my god, you're right. That must be cutting off her circulation like crazy. Could you show me your dance?
Right here?
Ooh, I want to see too!
Me too.
I would also like to see that.
I don't know.
Come on, just show us!
Give us a free show.
All right, I'll go set up.
No pressure or anything. The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Gee,
You're welcome.
Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready. All right, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible Rainbow Arrow. Hit it. Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expired.
What? What are these lyrics?
While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade.
You have?
See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
I wonder if they hired like an actual choreographer for this game.
Tessa, you're the best!
So you've heard the song so many times,
What
Jissy.
song?
Just
Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
just for the lyrics were really weird, Iris. just from you playing the game, Jissy, or like have you like also just like listened to it in the background, or am I gonna hear this like a million times like playing the game?
So it holds a special place in my heart.
I'm happy
That's
for you,
right.
Iris.
I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Don't worry about it. Well, now I'm really worried. This is gonna be like an ongoing theme. They're not gonna make me play like a rhythm game with this music, are they? We're gonna be here forever if they do. I suck at rhythm games. Alright, what else? About your visitor last night.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
Yeah, you're here a lot. Oh no.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
This is not a date.
You. No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Seems like she wants to go to the diner or something. So we'll go there last. Alright, mermaid. Let's get this one out of the way. What do you like in men?
Well, a triple board sea devil or an anacanthus barbatus.
Good answer.
That's a mouthful.
She's staying in character to fend off the awkward questions. I love it. She probably gets a lot of that working here. About your relationship with Mizuki.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
What about, yeah, was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen. Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
I can't even...
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I was just checking my phone to see if that redeem had come up properly. I want to add right. Thank you for the break. Everyone else in 12 seconds. We're gonna take a quick 3-minute break. You might see some ads, but I won't start stream again until the ads are all over and we're back. So take this chance to hydrate, grab a snack, do a bit of self-care, and I'll see you guys in 3 minutes.
Hello? Hey guys, hi! How you guys doing? I hope you guys are treating so well today on this fantastic Tuesday, or whatever day it is. Woo! Thanks for coming, guys! We love you! Woo! Welcome back, guys. I hope you got a snack and hydrated and used the bathroom and did your laundry and took your meds and emptied the dishwasher. All of that in 3 minutes, otherwise you're a failure. Welcome back.
What were you doing? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Oh yeah, she just said that Renju visited here yesterday. And we're just like, why did we only just find out about this?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
It sounds like we need to give you our number.
We just missed him.
I brushed my teeth and put my clothes up. Have you done your laundry? No. I need to run a new load of laundry, and I also need to finish putting away the last load. Laundry is just never done at our house. Also, our dishwasher just finished running, so I need to go and empty that as well. Go to your laundry? No, I don't wanna. I'll do it later. Can't tell me what to do. You're not my real parent. Yeah, what was Renju doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Interesting. So Iris was surprised that Renji was looking for her, so he probably wasn't her late night visitor, right? Yeah, anything else you can tell me?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale.
He was in hospital.
Sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
Yeah, he was in like a car accident or something and he was hospitalized. And then just like ran away. About the warehouse again.
I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
Is she lying? She is lying!
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
Let's keep harassing her. It's just a summarize for me thing now. I really like the melon cream soda. I love these drinks. I remember she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. What? They're delicious! They're good at any age, especially the melon flavor. Okay, let's do a summary and then like get out of here, I guess.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Melon soda is the best. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, you're right.
I just can't find that flavor here. No, it's really sad. Alright, let's go to the shrine. This is the other place that Renju was spotted. Why is it so dark? What?
Okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
Are we about to have like a heart-to-heart moment or something? What is happening? About the shrine. Hi, Honk! Welcome in. Honk. How you doing? How have you been?
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text.
Can't stay but want to say hi. Thanks for saying hi. Good to see you. I hope you're having a nice evening. Thank you for dropping in.
It's a shrine dedicated to the gods.
Been
The
great,
old
yay.
legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
What?
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Interesting. Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd
Honestly,
rather have
screw that.
normality than immortality.
What are you looking at?
A flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you? I know it's
Nope.
there because I've been to this shrine before.
I was hoping we could ask her a follow-up question about the flower. I'm curious about the flower that Iris is looking at. Yeah, can we see it? Like this? Oh, here. Ooh, what is this?
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Okay. You're looking at the winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the flower means good news and hope.
About Rinju.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
We haven't really searched the place, to be fair. He might be like collapsed inside or something.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
Yeah, that was not a very fruitful, like, why did we come here? Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
Oh, yeah. About this uncle of yours.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
That's cute.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset.
Cute.
He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Why? Summarize for me.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Yeah, next up, the warehouse. Iris wanted to see here and wanted to come here and see where she died. Or at least see where her body was. We don't actually know that she died
I saw
here.
it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I tried to picture Iris's breast swinging down like this. Like, no, don't, Dante, stop thinking that. And then I decided not to. Good.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
Yes, it's too technical for you, little girl. That's what Dante's saying.
So my corpse was on here?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't read this, wait. Do you know about the Wedget system? Nanotechnology BBB. Okay, so we're like continuing the syncing machine conversation. Do you know about the Wedget system?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
I mean, look at where we are.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
We're in a freezer!
With the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Iris was acting really weird about that question. Do you think she's a robot? Maybe she's AI. Maybe she's not like totally human. Have you saved recently? No, but I will now. I will save here. That was very ominous. Do you know about nanotechnology? Saved twice?
Nanotech?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Technology related to really small things.
I'll just do it now. I can do it mid-conversation, apparently. Okay, there we go. We have it in 2 different save slots now.
Like, really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot
That's
in
right.
medical and tech fields.
I mean, saving twice isn't really, you know... It's not that disruptive. It's probably a good idea. I'm just lazy. I usually use only 1 save slot. Although for Persona 5 Royal, I've been like just like using all the save slots, and I just like go back and overwrite like the oldest one each time. But that's like the only game I've done it on.
Can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep beep beep. That's what Mom said. Now, I don't know if it was like beep beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money.
Oh, I was voiced by Anne in Persona 5. Cool. I play Persona 5 off stream. Hi, Sleepy. Welcome in. How was your co-working stream? Did you get a lot done? Yeah, Persona 5 I've been playing off stream, and because I've been playing off stream, I have the Japanese audio on. I'd have Japanese audio on this game as well if I wasn't playing it on stream. But yeah, so for me, they're totally different voice actors, but it's really cool that they're shared like English voice actors. I would never have known that. It was good, thank you, yay! And how's Sesame? How's Sesame doing? Have they forgiven you for leaving yet?
Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology, but he's pretty liberal, so...
Damn those libs, am I right?
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long.
Hi lady, welcome in.
Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that.
That's tiny! Welcome in lady, hope you're doing well. What timeline are we in? I don't know. Is there a way for me to answer that question without, like, knowing, like, this is my first playthrough? I don't know anything. Yeah, I'm not sure how to answer that. You didn't want a library guide? Oh, you're a librarian! That's so cool! I love that.
This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Alright, do you know about the BBB? What the heck is the BBB?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right?
Oh.
Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
I love that these explanations, like, she was told what they were when she was like... when she was like 5 or something. She's just still using the same explanations.
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers.
Oh, wow. That's tiny.
Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Cool. Okay, here's how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain.
Where are you on the flowchart? There's a flowchart? I haven't looked at it. Oh yeah, I have not opened this at all. Oh, cool. You can check the story's progress and branching points with flowchart. Will be filled out as the story advances. Excellent. Select a chapter and investigation progress. You can jump to any point in the story. Excellent! So it is very similar to Zero Escape. Yeah, so this is where we are, if that makes any sense to you. We, what decision... I'm not sure which decisions were made here. I think that's how we rescued Mizuki or something. Is this a branch? It's not, right? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, this is the only... This seems like the only decision we've actually made so far. I hope that gives you some information.
Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, "Go away!" and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of.
This tick sounds really gross.
But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe.
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes.
Oh, lovely.
The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes.
Wow. Screw that! If there's a branching choice, then in the sync there will be a fork in the progress bar. Okay. Thank you. Iris, that's called a lobotomy. Yeah. Depending, it's either lobotomy or murder.
Then go to the back of your eye socket. Then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
You know what else is a chunk of protein? Steak! What were you thinking?
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data.
I hate this. This is horrible.
This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the sinker and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
I love to see the experiments where they try to work this out. That must have been very messy.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor.
Which
What
is
I'm
right.
trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
Now, what about multiple personality disorder, huh? Yeah, so many dead people. Yeah, probably. Right.
I see.
I still have my suspicions about Iris, personally. She acted so weird about the Wadjet question.
Because of this, the sinker's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We sinkers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Thank you for being here, Super Mew. Enjoy the rest of your day / evening / whatever time zone. You be safe too. Have a good one.
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
What if you wanted to be trapped in there? What if you could do it on purpose?
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
Why do we keep telling her confidential stuff? Date is so bad at his job.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Bless you.
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger
I am
that.
also cold, for the record. It's a pretty cold day today. I think it's almost time to bring a heater into my room. Alright, let's go to the diner and get you some food.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date
yeah.
I was hungry, so...
And this is his mom's restaurant, izakaya thing. Man, I want to go here. I'm too hungry to be playing a game set in a restaurant right now.
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Ooh, maybe I'll make omurice for lunch. I do have cold rice in the fridge. And some eggs. Otto flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat. kind of twisted. And we're like kind of currently on a date, asterisk, with Iris, and we took her to like the diner of like the kid that has like a massive crush on her. It's kind of messed up. Alright, have you been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
Oh.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
No, she's right. Mom has big problems with her because of how obsessed Ota is. I should actually go, pizzas! Yeah, enjoy your pizzas! Thanks for dropping in, dude manager. Yeah, I'll probably go in like half an hour myself and make that omurice, have some lunch. Have a nice evening time zone. Enjoy pizzas.
Not very reassuring.
Maybe I'll have pizza.
Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
Make some, Brian! Make some omurice! It's really not that hard. Like, as long as you keep your standards low for, like, the omelet part and don't, you know, try to get too fancy, it's pretty easy. Yeah, what's your usual?
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Handshake! Iris, handshake! Oh, yeah, eggs. Yeah. Suck it. Sorry, Brian. Omurice is still pretty good, even if you can't make the eggs part. It's like ketchup fried rice. It's hella tasty.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Whoa there, partner.
Well,
Slow down.
Ota appears to
Can't go any
taking it as a
further until you
compliment.
comment how cool Syl is in the chat right now. Enter now for a chance to win one line of thank you from Sylphrin herself.
You won't. I'll just delete your message. Alright. Sil for real said eat ketchup on rice. Dude, it's like legit good. What you have to do though is you have to like also heat the ketchup. You can't just put... Also, hi Elder, how's it going? You can't just put like ketchup on rice, okay? Like it's not the same. You need to like heat it. You need to cook it with the rice, and it's like a different experience, okay? You also get some soy sauce on there, trust me. I can't stand regular Heinz ketchup with eggs. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of like the ketchup and eggs combo personally. Yeah, it's not really my thing. But omurice though, it works. The ketchup is like heated and stuff, and then yeah, you like drizzle, you know, ketchup like on top of the eggs. But like it's like an omelet. And it like goes with like the flavor underneath it. It's just the whole thing. Also, with the omurice eggs, like with most Japanese like egg mixtures, you usually have a bit of sugar in there. It's like salt and sugar and maybe some soy sauce. I can't remember. It depends on what you're making. But like Japanese like eggs is not the same as like white people eggs. Yeah, it's quite a different flavor. Alright, about Iris's resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
When we just tell Oda about this weird parallel world Iris thing, seriously?
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
I love how casual she is about this. Iris is sitting in front of me. Alright, what about Oda? Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
There's, I think, Chinese ketchup that's less sweet and more tomatoey. Oh, I haven't tried that one. I've tried like the Japanese ketchup, and that has like a slightly different flavor profile, but still like pretty recognizable as ketchup. I don't know how that compares to Chinese ketchup. Oh my god, okay, wait. So, while we're talking about ketchup, okay, so in New Zealand, we call ketchup tomato sauce. Or at least that's what normal people do that hasn't been brainwashed by American terminology. I keep calling it ketchup and people make fun of me for it. Anyway, ketchup is called tomato sauce in New Zealand. It is not passata, okay? If somebody says tomato sauce, they mean ketchup. Anyway, there's this one beer company called Tui. Like they make beer. It's like a lager or something. Anyway, they came up with this like crazy product called Tui Mato sauce. And you guys have heard of beer batter, right? Like a beer battered chips or like a beer battered whatever, like fish. They combined their beer with ketchup and called it Tui Mato sauce. I can probably find a link. Hang on. They have a brewery somewhere close by. I used to live really close to it, actually. Tui Mato sauce. Here we go. View file. Copy this. That's what it looks like. It's Tui Mato sauce. That's the picture of the brewery that's like on the label, and that like Tui part is like the logo for the beer. Right? It sounds like it could be good. Unfortunately, Tui is like one of the crappiest beers that you can buy. I guess it's on the level of maybe like Pabst, like Blue Ribbon or whatever. I can't quite remember what like the American equivalent is, but it is like, it's like very, very like cheap like beer that students like in university will just like buy in bulk because it's like the cheapest one, and then like use it for drinking games. It's like a trashy beer. But I was like, oh, okay, wait, but like beer ketchup sounds interesting. We should give it a try. So I actually bought one and tried it out, and it is awful. It doesn't taste like beer at all, for starters. It's just like they took normal ketchup, maybe watered it down a bit, and then added like another 5 teaspoons of sugar. It's just like weirdly sweet and doesn't have like, it doesn't really have any sort of intricate flavor that you might expect from like, adding like fermented yeast product to like there wasn't really a depth of flavor. Anyway, for some reason that's what the ketchup reminded me of. Oh yeah, that's Tui Mato sauce. Don't try it like unless you're prepared for an incredibly underwhelming taste experience. This is not a sponsored stream, as you can tell.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
He means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We're on a date, suck it.
We are.
Not Shovel Forge.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Yeah, we'll just have the omurice. So yeah, you're good at cooking?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
That's nice. Considering we just rubbed his... Oh, he's totally gonna spit in our food, isn't he? I might. Right, where's Renju? Have you seen Renju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Are we
If
gonna...
we tie, nothing happens.
Are we gonna get an explanation of like the multi-world theory again, where like choices branch off into different universes?
We just
Yeah, talk about the cat. Yeah, at least it's rock paper scissors and not Schrodinger's cat. That poor cat.
If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Wiggle his eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Why?
Your heart rate is rapidly increasing. Why
Shut up,
exactly
Iba.
is that?
Shut up, Iba.
All right, let's do this.
He's really into it now.
1, 2, 3, shoot!
What should I throw out? Let's do... Okay, so here's the strats. Statistics say that people are slightly more likely to, like, play rock. So, first one you want to throw is actually paper, statistically speaking.
Shoot!
Fuck! Yeah!
Date, calm down. You're going to pop a blood vessel.
Aw, I lost. But I made a promise. What do you want me to do?
If it's no trouble, I want to see your...
Date.
See what?
Date, please.
I will kill you if you say it.
Good, Iba.
See... seal. I meant seal.
Welcome in, caffeinated blacksmith. Yeah, AI Somnium Files. That's my first time playing. We recently finished playing all the Zero Escape games. So now we are diving into AI Somnium Files. And thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, you have come in on Dante being a bit of a sleazeball, which is the whole game, if I understand correctly. Oh, you're a Kiwi as well! Awesome! Well, that's so cool! Welcome in! Wait, I need to drop you a follow now. Hang on, wait. Can I follow from here? I do not have a convenient follow button on my interface. Wait. Follow. Got you. You're trapped! Now you're not escaping. You're in Canterbury, so you're dealing with... Oh no, you guys have flooding in Canterbury? I'm so sorry. Is everything okay? Is everyone safe? Do you have any I hope everything's okay and without too much damage. How bad is the flooding? Oh my god, I haven't heard about this. We've got a bit of rain up here. I'm up in the North Island in the greater Wellington area, and the weather's kind of miserable. The wind tipped over my rubbish this morning, but that's it. I'm high enough, I'm not getting flooded out. Oh good, that's excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, that sounds... You picked a great location to live. Yeah, good luck with everything. I hope all your family and friends and stuff are okay too. That sounds rough.
Not the smoothest recovery.
Oh, I get it.
Every other Kiwi tuber I meet is in North Island. Yeah, there's a lot more people in the North Island. The South Island is cold and full of mountains. I'm sorry. It's very pretty though. I went to Christchurch once or twice, and the flight over there is really cool. It's so pretty, flying over all the mountains.
You want to see me imitate a seal?
No,
Oh my god, yes.
Please.
Wait, yes, I want to see this. I need to see this.
Well, here it goes again.
Let's go, Iris!
Arr, arr, arr.
Aw.
Nom, 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 nom. Arr, arr, arr.
Tessa, what are you doing?
Tessa, please do this on stream.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? You won, and you made me be a seal for some reason.
Alright, so that was the explanation for the multi-world theory coming up.
But in a different timeline, maybe we tied.
I just want to meet up with friends and I can't. Oh yeah, that's rough. Just on the side. Oh yeah, Iris is kind of a bimbo, but I love her for it. Just on the side, I suddenly hear barking. It's so good. It was kind of a good level of bad seal imitation, Brian. Wasn't it great? I kind of want her to do it again. Or maybe record it and make it a soundboard on Discord. But yeah, that sucks, Blacksmith. It's me, I'm barking over Sill's model. But yeah, I actually met with an online friend in Christchurch. She like lives in Christchurch, but she has like family like closer to where I live, so we managed to meet up one time. It was really cool. It was like the first time we had ever met like face to face, but it felt like it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like it just felt like we talked a lot and stuff, so we were just like vibing. Like it felt very normal. Like it felt like much more like natural and normal, like being in each other's company than it did like hanging out with my coworkers that I've seen like a million times at work. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I went up to Pironia. I'm so sorry, I'm butchering this. You went up over Christmas and hung out with my friend while I was up there. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we're probably gonna fly down to Christchurch at some point in the next few years. And my husband has been talking about it. But last time we went to Christchurch, we went during winter, and like we were asking around, like, oh, what is there to do in Christchurch? Like, what are some tourist things that we can do? Like, what's over there? What can keep us occupied for like a week? And everyone was like, oh, you're going to Christchurch? Check out the botanical gardens. So we did. We headed over to the botanical gardens. It was winter. It was like there was just nothing there. It was all just like bare patches of like ground. I saw like one flower. It was like I don't know, like a little like tiny wee one, like way on the ground. And there's a photo of me like pointing at it, going like, "Oh my god, we found one!" We found a flower in the botanical gardens. Was nothing inside? No, it was all outside. There was no greenhouses or anything, at least that I saw. It wasn't. It's just like an open space. You don't have to like pay to get in or anything. It's just like a park. I was at the botanical gardens last week for a cosplay picnic. Oh my god, that sounds so fun! Oh, it was raining. Yeah, kind of a rough time of year to be doing outdoor meets. That's really cool though. That's awesome. Was there like a lot of people? What did you cosplay as? Did you go and cosplay? That sounds very cool.
Or maybe I got a prize from you.
If I had chosen rock or paper...
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
I'm glad it was
Sure
still
you
fun,
can.
even though it was raining.
Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
Probably about 10 to 15 people. That's very respectable. That's quite cool. Was it like quite widely publicized, or was it just like a kind of a small exclusive group that just like kind of met up there? People kept turning up. Oh, cool! That's neat.
Or the 100 million balls? If I explain that, would you believe me?
Okay, wait. I know about... Ooh, which one of these do I know about? Oh, it's the Christchurch Cosplay Facebook group. Oh, cool. Okay. Mandela Effect. I have heard of this one. I can't remember what it is. I don't know what the Boba Kiki effect is. But the 1 million balls... That sounds similar to one that I do know, but I don't know if it's the same thing that she's talking about. I wonder if she's gonna explain any of this. I went as a modern day D&D warlock. Oh, cool. What is your modern take on a Dungeons and Dragons warlock? Like, what does that involve? What makes it modern?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it. Okay, is that it? That's all you've got to say? Yeah, tell me about the Mandela effect. It's gonna drive me crazy until I remember what it is.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
No.
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
Right, that one.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened.
Essentially, a trench coat, jeans, hoodie with a staff that is also my working. Oh, nice! That sounds like a very doable cosplay.
When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
This is why I never remember what the Mandela effect is. It's because it's based on a historical figure. I'm very bad at remembering historical figures. Looks like there's more we can ask about the Mandela effect. Yeah, what's the thing in D&D for warlocks? I can never remember. Are warlocks the one that like channel like was it spirits or like dead people or like it wasn't like gods, right? Like that's like a cleric or something. Demon/devils. Yeah. That sounds familiar now.
There are lots of examples.
Yeah, they're like kind of like a darker. Yeah, make a pact with a higher being. Warlocks get power from their patron. Right. So how did you tie that into your cosplay? Did you have like anything like that?
Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
Did anyone accuse you of being a Satanist or something?
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car.
Warlocks have a magic daddy. Yeah. That is actually a great way of explaining that.
But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Oh, he was in a 6-seat car? Clerics are freely given power in exchange. Warlocks have a magical sugar babies. Every warlock I've played always serves some sort of demon/devil or unseelie fae. See, that's more fun. In exchange for worship, I see. Alright, so those are the people that you played with. See, yeah, the dark, like, I don't know, like, it fits well, right? I really like D&D characters that have, like, a big gap. Like, gap moe is a thing, right? I like it when there's a big gap between, like what you would expect for, like, that class or profession or race or whatever, and what their personality is actually like. So, I like, I don't know, like priests and clerics and stuff that are like usually a very like holy or like a, you know, lawful good sort of personality or whatever. I like them being like incredibly evil and dark and just like totally unhelpful and selfish. Like I really like having like a big gap between that kind of thing. That's what makes it like quite fun, in my opinion. I usually do more esoteric patrons, like my patron OC, who is the god of chains and freedom. Oh, that sounds very cool.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
Yeah!
Was it?
That's so right.
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
It's not dark yellow. It's like darker at the base of the tail, but like the tip of the tail, I think, is like the same color as the body, if I remember correctly. My current warlock character is a gunslinger, oh fun, who made a pact with a minor deity who also happens to be his ancestor. Oh, that's so cool. How's your DM? Does your DM like tie in like the deity and the ancestor thing and like flavor text? Yeah, that's right, yeah. I remember I was quite young when I first realized this about Pikachu because, you know, they're talking about Pikachu. Like, I went to like draw a Pikachu as a kid, and I was like, oh wait, this isn't looking right. Like, let me like, you know, look up a reference picture. Let me find a reference picture. And like, I looked at it. I was mostly trying to get the face right, but then I like looked at the tail, and there wasn't like a black bit on the end, and I was like, what the hell? Where did the black bit go? Why is the tail yellow? There's no way this is right. I think people get confused because Pichu... Oh, see, this was before Pichu came out. I was drawing this when I was an itty-bitty baby and they hadn't made up Pichu yet. Yeah, Pichu does have a black tip, but Pikachu doesn't. I think where it comes from might be because of Pikachu's ears. Because the ears have like a black tip, right? Am I also forgetting like that? Are the ears like black on the ends? Am I remembering this wrong too? I feel like that's why I also like associated the tail with having a black tip. I need to Google Pikachu now. Hang on, wait. Pikachu, does it have black on the ends of the ears? I feel like I'm really guessing. Okay, it is. Yeah, so I was always expecting like the tail to kind of match up to the ears. Oh, it does have, yeah, thank you. I like these Warlock ideas. I will definitely play one eventually. Yeah, the Warlock sounds fun, but like, I feel like if I make a Warlock, I'd have to make it like a goody-goody two-shoes Warlock and have some sort of like like the Gatmoe thing, right? I don't want to play a goody-goody two-shoes character. I like playing chaotic evil characters. A Warlock can be pretty hard to play. Oh yeah, I'm honestly quite scared of like playing spellcasters in D&D because like the whole spell mechanic is kind of intimidating. My character's backstory is a major part of the campaign's world building. Oh, that's so cool. I love that your DM does that. That's awesome. Just learn every spell. Thanks, Brian. You're so right. Why don't I just do that? My character is extremely traumatized and asked one of the party members if she wanted them to kill her mother in front of her. That sounds like so fun to roleplay. I love that. One time I rolled a what was he? Oh, he was a monk. I rolled like a chaotic evil monk, and he was a bit crazy as well. He heard he like heard voices in his head and stuff. That was meant to be like the higher power or whatever, but like his god was like, he was just kind of schizophrenic. And that was like his god or whatever. Like he kept thinking he heard like voices from God. Anyway, so he has like this little voice in his head that would like tell him to like kill people. And yeah. And every time he stayed at like an inn, so it had to be like an indoors like building, otherwise it got too crazy. Every time we slept inside at an inn, I would roll a d20. I convinced my DM that that every night we stay at like an establishment, I'd have to like roll a d20, and if I rolled like a 1 or something, my character like would hear voices telling him to like kill everyone, and I'd just like get up and try to like just murder the entire building. It never happened. The campaign kind of fell apart after a few sessions, which is very sad because I really liked this character. But it was like a very fun mechanic. I was very happy my DM let me do that, because that could just like really derail like everything. But yeah, I like playing characters like that.
That would explain it, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, she's saying the Mandela effect is actually like we're just thinking about the wrong timeline. Cool. Yeah, I've had other players do that because they were crazy from spirits or drugs or whatever. It's so fun! It's very fun. Alright, tell me about the 10 million bulls. I want to know if it's the same thing that I'm thinking about. My last character was the Egyptian god of wind, Shu. Oh, cool.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing
You got to play like a whole god? That's so fun.
No, what?
That
humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here.
Okay, but if it didn't, then we wouldn't be here talking about it. This conversation can only happen because it happened. That's like conditional statistics.
If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
We have to be here to be talking about it. Like, this point is moot. Your face is conditional. Now it's conditional, thanks to the Redeem Brian. I usually play a very good character that has an obsession that hinders them. Oh, nice, nice. What sort of obsessions have you done in the past? He couldn't tell the party about him being a god until one of the party members got promoted to temporary god of death. Fun! Played basically Poison Ivy from Batman. Oh my god, I love that. Poison Ivy was like such a thing when I was a kid. All the kids that watched that Batman movie, like, you know, because I was a kid at the time, we all loved Poison Ivy. Looking back on it as a parent, I don't understand how so many kids ended up watching that movie, because there's some very like overt like sexual, like, I don't know, tension or whatever there. But Poison Ivy is very cool. My favorite D&D archetype is lawful stupid. I never thought of playing a lawful stupid before. That sounds like a blast! I think that might be the only way I can bring myself to play like a lawful character. I'm talking about the cartoon! I don't know about the cartoon! What was she like in the cartoon? So I had to do mental backflips to explain why he was so powerful without telling the rest of the party about his origins. Did you manage it? Did they buy it? Did the characters buy it, but the players were kind of suspicious? Yeah, continue with the 10 million balls.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the 1?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the 1.
I mean, that depends. That depends on whether the balls were put back, right? Are we all reaching to the same box? Eco-terrorist, loves plants, hates people, lesbians. Oh, I love her. That sounds excellent. Yeah, she was definitely not lesbian in the movie, like the 90s movie.
The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
But, I mean, you don't need multiple universes for this theory. We have a whole universe with like millions and millions of like suns and planets and stuff. Come on, you don't need multiple timelines for this theory. The characters were more suspicious than the players. No way, really? If I had been at that table, my character would be like buying into it, but I'd totally be side-eyeing you as like the player.
She is describing the anthropic principle.
Yeah.
I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Yeah, that's how I know that one is. Okay, what's this Boba Kiki effect? This sounds kind of familiar. I feel like this may have been brought up in like one of the Zero Escape games, but it's such a weird name. I can't remember what it actually is. The players were used to me being weird as fuck. The characters are very new. Ah, I see.
Dante, look at this picture.
Iris put a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer.
I feel like this is just linguistics, right? like Boba has like more of a round sound, so you pick the top one, and then Kiki has like, you know, like the letters and like the harsher sounds and stuff, so that's the bottom one, isn't that? I feel like this is more like psychology and linguistics than the whatever the hell else she's trying to pitch here. Yeah, Booba. This is a Booba stream, guys. Oh no, I was gonna end stream soon. Okay, after this diner scene, we'll go find someone to raid.
The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki.
Of course it
Isn't
is.
that weird?
No, it's not
In other
weird.
words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way, and Kiki is the other.
It's linguistics.
It applies universally across
Psychology.
languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Alright, tell me more about this effect.
Like worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious.
Hi, Mafu! You saw Booba. Welcome in. How's it going, Mafu? I hope you're doing well. My favorite character I played was the Goliath cleric who followed the god of strength. Oh, what made them your favorite?
There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals.
Yeah, this is like 999 vibes.
That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo.
What?
Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
The new sphere or whatever. Yeah, that thing. I do love this stuff. Yeah, I quite enjoy like the theories. I obviously don't agree with all of them. But they're really fun to talk about and do, you know, like the what's it called? Thought experiments and things.
Yeah, something like that.
I was very into these sorts of discussions when I was in high school. No one else around me was, unfortunately, but well, it's kind of why I liked Ghost in the Shell as well. It had like the same sort of vibes. Just a cleric being 8 feet tall, covered in rocks, and being able to bench press the rest of the party at once is hysterically funny. That sounds great. I love that. Alright, but yeah, he mentioned some of these as well. I haven't heard of any of these. Tell me about the lost friend, Ota.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke.
Why is A just a letter and Suzuki gets like an actual name?
And Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
Oh my god, what?
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 Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
What?
The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out.
Suzuki was just like, oh yeah, this again. Just does that from time to time. Let me just fix it real quick.
A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home.
Like, oh yeah, don't you always do that? Yeah, right? You know, some people have like double jointed elbows. Other people can like roll their tongues. Apparently there's another group of people whose eyeballs just fall out of their head.
The story only gets weirder from here.
Fun fact though, that can happen. You can totally like pop your eye out if there's like significant impact or whatever. Like Like, it is a medical thing that can happen, probably not from laughing, but doctors do have to get the eye back into the socket sometimes.
The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today?
Silhway.
And the teacher says,
You're in a Scylla stream, okay? You need to expect the cursed content, especially an 18+ stream.
Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
Dun dun dun.
A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
What?
That's what I think.
Why? Have you seen the reveal for No Sleep for Kanami Date? I have not. I have deliberately avoided it. And this is what I do with like movies and stuff as well. If I know that I want to play a game or watch a movie or a TV show or anything, like if I already know that I'm going to like experience it, I avoid like everything. I avoid the trailer. I avoid like any sort of like news or gossip or anything about it. All I need to know is like the release date and the title, and that's it. Trailers are there for me to like make up my mind on whether to watch something or not if I'm unsure. Like otherwise I just don't want to see it. So yeah, no, I haven't watched it. Sorry. Alright, keep talking about the lost friend.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye.
Yeah, see, it really
actually
happens.
isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
They're kind of squishy.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
Eyeballs are really soft. Yeah, we had to dissect one in high school. That was a blast. I had so much fun. And that one felt like kind of tough and rubbery, but like but I think it had been frozen. Like I think it was in the freezer and then defrosted it. So I think maybe it was a bit like chewier than it should have been. Well, that was so fun. I love playing with the eyeballs. I exploded one in my hand by accident. How? Okay, which kind of eyeball? Are we talking about like a fish eye or like a sheep eye? Or eyes are very important to the theming. Yeah, I've noticed that. That's kind of cool. I like it. I'm here for it. I couldn't do it. Too gross. Yeah, you had to. Did you? Was it like a situation where like in science class you were given an eyeball to dissect and you were like, nope, can't do it, and then just left? Because some of the people in my class did that. They had to go outside and breathe. I can't remember which was worse for that. The cow's heart or like the sheep's. Was it a cow's heart or a sheep's heart? It was pretty big. Might have been a cow heart. We had to dissect the heart and we had to dissect an eyeball. and people had to like leave the room for some of it because they just couldn't really handle how very involved it was. I can't remember how many more people left. Like I can't remember which one was worse. Yeah, I turned around, that's fair. Yeah, people had to leave the room because of the smell. Like even the smell was kind of triggering them. I did home butchery with parents at our farm. Oh, cool. What kind of farm was it? I have a friend that used to live on a deer farm. Like they raised like venison. It was really cool. They sound like a pain in the ass to farm though. Thanks for the redeem, Brian. The heart and lungs were fine. The eyeball was too much. Yeah, the eyeball is a bit more like like you see eyeballs every day. You don't see like hearts and lungs every day. It's pretty different. I didn't get to dissect a lung though. We just played with one. we just had like a pipe go into the lung and then we just like blew it up. And we just like inflated it and that was like it. sheep farm. That's how I got the sheep Bible. I see. That's cool. Was it like were you guys raising sheep primarily for like the meat, or like was it for the wool, or can you do both? I kind of assumed they were like two separate things. Gross. Which part? Oh, let me put the bird up. Thank you for the redeem, Cadence. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hang on, now I have to rearrange my windows. We did it for both. Oh, cool. I always assumed that was like different breeds of like sheep. That makes sense though. All right, what else? Tell me about the two sisters.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course.
This is like... Iris's stories were all like actual thought experiments. They were all like actual things, and Otter is just like, oh, I have stories too, and then it's just kind of like like horror short stories from like from like anime or something. This is like you know, like the what is it, like the 7 mysteries of like the school or something sort of vibes. What if creepypasta spooky? Yeah, exactly. This is starting to set off my depersonalization, so I'm gonna jump. Oh, okay, I hope you're doing well, Blacksmith. Thank you for being here. It was good to meet you. Thank you for chatting. Good luck with all the flooding. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your lunch if you haven't had it yet.
She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
But wait, so was the TV still on? Was the TV still on and loud in like the world where she did go shopping? Is the story over? Do you have more information for me? Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this.
Oh, God damn it, that's not what I meant.
Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
These sound
scary.
These sound more like mental disorders.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China.
That also sounds like another mental thing. Like, like aren't there some conditions where you just like your brain farts and then you just like can't language anymore? like none of the letters or words make sense, and you can't like you can't pass what's being said. Like you're like the part that like understands language of your brain just like kind of did a nope. They just weren't vibing with it today.
It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Is it, Iris? Is it aphasia? Yeah, something like that, right? Otter talks, meanwhile Sill's skill issues. Yeah, it doesn't help that I don't like Otter very much. Alright, tell me about the spatial temporal man. Let's see if I can keep my mouth shut on this one.
It's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world.
Oh, that's cute.
He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
That was a pretty short one. Was that it? Yeah, what about others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink.
A sink?
Lots of stuff.
Why is there a sink on the floor?
C realized that those were all things from his own house.
What?
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Imagine getting to school, like you walk to school, you get into like the classroom, and your kitchen sink is like on the floor.
Yeah, maybe.
What the heck? All right. I think we're done. Summarize for me.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
You know what they say? Everything including the kitchen sink? Yeah, exactly!
Oh, hey. I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe some other time.
Where's that omelet rice?
Yeah, I need omu rice. I need omu rice in real life.
Done.
Oh, we're having a cutscene. Okay. I would have brought the dish over. Yum. He laid out omelette rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
That's gonna be me in like 10 minutes. She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Oh no, what's wrong? It's okay, I won't judge you if you just put your face down on the plate and eat it like a dog. We've seen your seal impression, it's okay.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Iris and I ate the omurice in near silence. There was no conversation, just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long...
Ah, thanks for the food!
Oh, awesome! Nabu just went live. Excellent. I was hoping I could raid into him. Good thing I went overtime. Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile. I wonder what happened
that was
there.
Good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again!
Thank you! Come back soon!
Foreshadowing, yeah. She's been acting kind of wonky in certain areas. Okay, wait, I need to click on this so it stops flashing. It's still gonna flash. Great. All right. Let me save. God, I am starving. I'm just gonna save it here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save it in this first slot. All right. And then we are going to. Can I just like hit back to the crap? Can I just exit? Here we go. Return to the title. Yes. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm glad we didn't seem to have any tech issues this stream. Now, we can go raid Nabu! It's Nabu's birthday today! This is why I was kind of hoping I could raid him. He just started, so he might be jumping in on like the starting soon screen. But screw it. we're gonna go raid him anyway. Raid Nabunan. Awesome. I feel like it's been ages since I've been able to raid him. He keeps like starting streams when I start eating dinner. oh. Yeah, it's Nabu's birthday today. Very exciting. I might be able to sneak onto his stream in like an hour or so. He's doing like golf with friends. So I may or may not be there for that. We'll see what happens. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for with some new faces in here today. If you're still here, thanks for being here. It was good to meet you. And lurkers, thank you so much for lurking. Chatters, thank you for chatting with me. I enjoy having your company. And mods, if you're sneaking around, making sure I'm staying on my best behavior, thank you for modding. All right, let's see. Tomorrow. In theory, I'm streaming something tomorrow. I don't know what it is yet. I'm actually thinking I might play a little to the left, but we'll see what the vibes are. We'll see. What I might end up doing a co-working stream or something if I have a bunch of work. But we'll see what happens tomorrow, roughly the same time as today. So catch it there if you can make it. Discord, if you have a Discord and you're not already in the Discord, I recommend sneaking in. Because that's the only place I put announcements and stuff. Like if I have to delay or cancel streams or anything, that's where it goes. And it's very lurker friendly. There's no announcement for you joining or anything. So feel free to sneak into that if you're not there already. You can also unlock emotes with channel points, yeah. It's like 80 channel points to unlock an emote, so you can pretend that you have a subscription to this channel when you really don't because you're a cheap bastard. That's me, I'm the cheap bastard. So unlock emotes if you want them, and there's also a last redeem, which is the opposite of the first redeem, and it's whoever redeems it last before the stream ends. And you don't win anything. Your name just goes up on the summary at the end. On the Discord channel, and that's it. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I am starving. I am going to make myself some oven rice and use some much tastier ketchup than the tomato sauce that we discussed earlier. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. I'm glad I could play more of this game. It's been way too long, and hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone. Stay sane, stay silly, and I'll see you all later. Stay fresh, cheese bags.